Hello everyone, this is Kaheva, all knowledge of the world, head, heart, and soul. In the East, salt is sprinkled on cursed people or land. SG California has burned. Salt was sprinkled on the cursed land by firefighting planes. This is a great prophecy. If SG California does not repent, a massive earthquake of fire will occur on the salted land. Additionally, Mount Lassen, located in northeastern California, will awaken in fury. At that time, many lives will be lost to the floodwaters. Sodom and Gomorrah were located in the most beautiful and fertile lands of the Middle East and of the world. They were lands where the sweetest grapes grew. Sodom and Gomorrah, or SG, lacked nothing. Everything was abundant. People were kind to one another, smiling warmly. The cities thrived like paradise, but the gender distinction broke down. Humans should not discriminate, but distinctions must be made. This is the order of life and the universe. When that order collapses, SG suffered disaster of fire and salt. Thus, Lot's wife longed for the beautiful angelic city of SG, looked back, and became a salt pillar. In the East, salt is sprinkled on cursed people or lands. Salt was sprinkled in SG California. The most magnificent city, state of the world, SG, California, must repent. In other words, Sodom Gomorrah, California has faced judgment by fire. The residents should not protest about taxes or water shortages of the reservoirs. Instead, they must repent. In the East, when disasters strike, it is natural to seek the cause. But more importantly, when misfortune occurs, individuals and groups secretly repent. They deeply reflect on their wrongdoings and seek forgiveness from God. California is the headquarters and the capital of SG people worldwide. Broadcasters must recognize themselves as the apostles of SG. Failing to distinguish gender is the greatest moral crime in the universe. God may forgive thieves who steal money. But if gender distinctions are not upheld, families are destroyed and children suffer the most. All human crimes can be forgiven. But crimes that disrupt the gender order are extremely difficult to forgive. These crimes began with the anger of the universe. Thus, no matter how angelic someone may seem or how many good deeds they perform, it is nearly impossible to be forgiven for this moral crime of mixing genders. As Kaheva, an angelic traveler visiting Earth, I traveled every corner of the US. I found that the US is a much safer country than I had expected. Its road networks and infrastructures for travelers are the best in the world. And I confirmed that the US is truly a land of abundance. In the wind, in the sky and air, I felt freedom and joy. People were kind, and I could tell that it is an empire with a kind smile. But I was shocked negatively by two things. First, in the East, when a child is born, if they have a pepper, it is proudly announced as a son. If they have a flower, it is joyfully declared as a daughter, and the birth of life is celebrated. However, through my travels and studies in the US, I saw firsthand that America's gender order is crumbling and blending. Second, the number of homeless people. This indicates that many families have been destroyed. I confirmed that the root cause of this is the collapse of the gender order. Many people have no idea what is happening beneath the earth. The rod of God stirs the ground, creating path of fire. Lassen Volcanic National Park in the northeastern California is boiling. Steam rises from its volcanoes. Sulfur erupts from its fissures. The preparations are vivid and underway. Lassen Park became erupting in May 1914, and the activity continued for 3 years. Today, it is not only an active volcanic zone, but also a place where miles of lush green forests and crystal clear lakes can be seen. The lush fields where Sodom and Gomorrah once stood are now the Dead Sea, but fire and sulfur rained down from beneath the ground and the sky. The intense heat evaporated the seawater, leaving salt behind. A rainbow symbolizes water. It is a flag of promise that the world will never again be destroyed by water. However, California, Obama, and the Biden administration mocked God by waving a distorted rainbow flag before the world. The rainbow flag has now become a flag of fire. A curse is both war and wind. A curse is fire. A curse is salt. May Trump, a descendant of Abraham and Lot, save SG California. But only a few will be saved. In the past, it rarely rained from the heavens. Only light dew fell in the morning and evenings. There once existed a water layer beneath the ozone layer in the heavens, and underground water was 100,000 times more abundant than it is today. To this day, Egypt and the Middle East receive very little rain. When the water layer in the heaven broke, water poured from the sky. Massive underground water burst forth, breaking the land. Great torrents erupted from above and below the earth. As water surged upward, plants and animals were swept into vast underground pits. Sand buried them, turning them into oil and coal. Fire is being prepared. Fire will rain from the sky. Fire will erupt from beneath the earth. Volcanoes will evaporate seawater, filling the air with dust and salt. This chain of eruptions will continue. Fire will pour down onto the earth, melting everything. SG California must stop mocking God's promise by waving the flag of fire. This is Kaheva. See you in the next video. God bless you.